Hey everyone, this is Freddy and welcome to the very first episode on the Pixel Power SMP server. Now, for those of you who don't know, this server is a modded server including Pixel Power, no not Pixel Power, including Pixelmon and custom NPCs, and also MCMMO for some reason. Anyway, today in the first episode we're going to be setting up our base of operations so that we can train our Pokemon without dying or getting hungry. And so the main component of that will be a farm, and I have in mind a potato farm, and to get potatoes we need to find a village, so let's do that. So to preserve hunger, because I actually have no food whatsoever, I am going to not sprint, which will be excruciating for me, but luckily you guys won't have to see it because I'll just skip all of it. Right, so we are just passing through Cody's house. I don't really know where I'm going, I guess. I just need to find another plains biome to find a village, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I found something a little bit weird. I'm not quite sure actually what this is. So I'm just gonna break it and hope for the best, I guess. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's like a leaf, but it takes way longer to break it. It's got some stuff in it. I'm not sure. And it dropped nothing. Fantastic. Okay guys, I think it is GG because I have just been challenged by a level 43 Golbat. I have absolutely no chance of beating this. Oh, I escaped. Nice, let's move on. Well, take a look at this guys. I have found a plains biome. Hopefully, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to find a village in here. I hope. And here we are, we have our very own village. So in case you've forgotten already, what we're going to do is harvest all the potatoes there, then we're going to go all the way back to spawn, and we'll find a place to settle, and we will start our own potato farm. And it looks like someone's been here. There are a lot of crops missing. Not sure why. But there's wheat here, they seem to leave the wheat. And it looks like I've just been challenged by a level 27 Hypno. I've got absolutely no chance of beating this either. Hopefully I can escape because he doesn't look very fast. Alright, so that kind of lagged out a bit, so I had to end up quitting the server. No big deal, I'm just going to harvest all these potatoes now. Harvest. That looks like all there'll be 19, that's more than enough. I'll also collect some of the wheat as well. I don't have a real need for seeds, so I won't bother with that actually. And good old Hypno has challenged us to another battle. This time I can't even do anything really, so I've basically figured out that don't go anywhere near Hypno, he'll just completely lag you out, so I'm just going to harvest the rest of this wheat, and we should be good to go back. Actually, I'll turn it all into bread, because I am getting pretty hungry. Alright, how many wheat will this give us? 10 bread. My brain just exploded. Firstly, I say, how many wheat will this give us? When in fact I'm crafting bread. And then I say 10 bread when there is 6. I'm sorry guys, I'm just being a bit of an idiot today. I'm sorry. Right, so we should be good to go on our way home. We can actually sprint this time because we've got a bit of food. And it's a good thing I kept track of my coordinates, otherwise I would be completely lost. Guys, I made it. I got through all my bread. I was just about starting to eat potatoes. Luckily, I'm back. I'm back at a roundabout spawn. This is more Cody's house. So I won't really have to eat my potatoes, I guess. And I'll just find a place to sort of set up camp. Okay, so I've settled on this little lake type thing. It's a nice flat area, and it's always good to have a lake, especially when you're a farmer. And I'm not that far away. Cody's house is right up there, so I guess I could make a path sometime later, but that far future. So I guess what I should do first is punch some trees. Alright, I've got me a stack and a bit of wood planks. It's all birchwood, of course. That's a problem. It's a big problem. Alright, okay. So I'll just make the crafting table. Okay, I've done that much. And I guess now I'll make some basic wooden tools. You know, I'm not that fussed about getting, you know, iron or diamond and stuff. They're not really that necessary. And my crafting is messed up. Hello. Oh, fantastic. Ooh, yeah, I'm pretty terrible at crafting. You may have guessed that. So I'll just make myself a pick and a hoe. There we go. And one more thing, I'll need a shovel just because, do I? Yeah, I need a shovel. This is weird. So first things first, I'm just gonna make a super temporary, was that even necessary? Sort of irrigation type system thing. Whatever. So that should be good enough, I guess. I'll make a proper, like, semi-automatic farm later on. This is just super basic stuff to start off. And this is what happens when you live in Australia. You get terrible ping. Alright, so it looks like the farm is basically finished. And however, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to craft myself a furnace. And I may have to dig up one of the potatoes, unfortunately. And I'll cook that. I'll make sure I get the maximum nutrition from it. Alright, we're just collecting our stone. I don't know if you can see it, but it's happening. Or is it? Okay, it's working. Okay, we've got more than the 8 stone that we needed, and I'm just gonna quickly whip up a furnace. Here we go. Okay, so I'll place it down here, and I'll get a little potato. I'll get 2. It really hurts me to do this, but I'll have to. There we go, that's both our potatoes, and we'll just eat these, and then I think I'll call off the episode. Or will I? Now, I've been looking over the previous footage, and it's actually a little bit short, so I'm not actually going to cut off the episode right here. I'm going to do a bit more. As you can see, or maybe not, I have expanded my farm. I don't know if you can tell. None of the crops are really that ready yet. I haven't got much to sell. So what I'll be doing now is a bit of wood cutting. So I need to get just an extra bit of stone for a wood axe. Sorry, I mean stone axe. And how much is that? We have 4. Why don't we get 2? Alright, I'm just crafting these axes up. Here we go. And let's get cutting. Alright, I have cleared a decent chunk of the forest, and as you can see, there are some crops we need to harvest. There we go. No potatoes though. Yeah, that's... Eventually I'm going to get rid of this wheat farm and it'll just be solely potatoes. But I'm just getting this wheat to feed myself pretty much, so I can sell the potatoes instead of eating them. Alright, I'm just cutting down the last tree before I'm basically be done. And my axe is almost out of durability, so that doesn't really matter either. How much has it got? 3, ooh. So as you can see, I've cleared most of this general area. I'll have to do a bit more work, but it'll be enough for now. Alright guys, as you can see, I have expanded the farm again quite a bit. And to finish off the episode, I thought we'd go back to town and set up just a tiny little stall, just selling some of my 10 bread. Yeah, so I will move on to potatoes and stuff later on. For now I just need a bit of a quick cash, and this may or may not sell, I don't know about these guys, but I'm just going to give it a shot. Alright, we are coming into town, and I need to find a place to set up my store, probably just, you know, around here. This will be temporary, of course. This is going to look absolutely disgusting. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I guess I'll just make a roof, I guess. Okay, I promise you, I have never built anything worse than this in my entire life. I feel so utterly ashamed of this, but here we go anyway. I'll just place down my storage chest and my payment chest, and we'll just chuck these in here, and that'll be empty of course, and I've just got to chuck the sign down. Is that working? Yep. Alright. I'm going to make this fancy as. Okay, so selling 1 bread for 1 gold. And there we go. And I want to make another sign that says limited edition. Limited edition. There we go, that's beautiful. I'll just do another one right here. Limited edition. And I'll just say payment here. Payment. Payment. And alright, redstone coming soon. If I can fit it in. No. I'll just... There we go. Alright, that's done. We have finished our makeshift little store. Anyway, it looks like we are out of time. That's all there will be to this episode. Hopefully next episode we can do some training of the Mudkip. Maybe we might be able to catch a few other Pokemon. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.